Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. We're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Colorado Rockies. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Tom Seaver. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Next to hit, Cal Raleigh.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
Clips the corner. It's 0-1. Seaver with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
1 ball, 1 strike. Let's go, Rockies!
Man at second.
That's out.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
2-2 now.
Got him swinging on the curveball. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
And here is Babe Ruth.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ohtani leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Let's go, Rockies!
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Sit him down. Nope, that's inside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Punch him out.
1-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 1 out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series.
Strike him out.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, he gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. It's the Dodgers 0, Rockies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Coors Field, Clayton Kershaw getting the start. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Boog, over 200 career wins. That's a lot by today's standards. Tells you about the longevity of his career, his ability to work deep into games, even when he doesn't have his best stuff.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. At the bottom of the lineup, a guy trying to turn things around, Thairo Estrada.
Anytime he's tasked with facing a left-hander on the mound, it's a tough assignment for him. I mean, he's hitting under 200 against southpaws this season, so maybe it's even a little surprising to see him in the lineup for this one. Here's what he's got to do. He's got to make adjustments, and he's got to make them from pitch to pitch, because otherwise he's in a big hole right now, and this lineup needs him.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one misses. 2-1. And a foul ball. And that's in the dirt. Kershaw fires. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And that chops in for a strike. Right down to shoot, and the count is 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Rockies. We played an inning, no score. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Jason Giambi. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Seaver back to work. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Outside low. And now it's even 1-1. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Steps on first for the out. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. That one ripped. Bautista makes his way towards it. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
So up next, George Brett.
Let's go, Rockies!
Fouled off. He was late. That one fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Come on, punch him out!
Hot shot to third. McMahon fires over to first. Brett out on the play.
Batting eighth, the second baseman.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. In the air, left field. Schwarber has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. And that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. And here's the veteran outfielder, Jose Bautista. Kershaw, 36 years old. And, of course, has a Cy Young to his credit. No score. Kershaw back to work, delivers. And there's a ball. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Next for the Rockies is the DH, David Ortiz. Tons of pop. Right now he's 3rd in the National League in homers. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off left side. And that's a little bit high. 2-1.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one not close. And now it's 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
And now, Johnny Bench. Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Up the middle, Estrada. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The batter, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Doubled his first time up. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. And there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swings and misses. And the count 1 and 2.
2 strike.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And up next for Los Angeles, Cal Raleigh. Struck out swinging his first time. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. On the ground. Farmer steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down quietly. Still no score. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Ryan McMahon.
And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that's way high. And that's ball 2. That one down the line, but it kicks foul. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Luke, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Kyle Farmer in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 1. And that one missing low. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And that's just foul. On the ground to the left. Over to Giambi. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. Hitless last night, and they only scored 1 run. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. To the right side, slides for the stop, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Rockies are down quietly, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Denver, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Babe Ruth. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Smoked to the left, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Ruth on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Judge comes up empty there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a base hit right there. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And next for LA, Jason Giambi. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. In the dirt. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Swings and misses, struck him out. No advance, good job behind the dish.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. That should get the dugout going. His 16th homer of the year. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. George Brett steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swinging a foul straight back. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 14th of the year. And they add on. It's 4-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's Ketel Marte. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Next one is off the plate. And 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Lucas Gilbreth. Lifted in the air, right center field. A dive, and he can't haul it in.
The batter, number 7, Bobby.
So, man aboard. Bobby Witt Jr. digs in now. Over to first, and he's safe. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Foul ball there. The pitch. Cut out and missed. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Towards first, and it stays fair. Here comes Marte around third. He'll score in safely with a double, his second of the day.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here.
Now pitching for
Righty reliever out of the pen, Jaden Hill.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Raleigh lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Doyle settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That one out to right. One down.
Up next for the Rockies, the shortstop, Ezekiel.
And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Leaping, and he makes the grab.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He was a strikeout victim his first time. A little bit high. 1-0. The Rockies hitless so far in the game. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That one missed. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Coors Field, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's a big power threat, Babe Ruth.
The left fielder, number 3, Babe Ruth.
Ruth, a former MVP, a member of the 2000 hit club, and they traded for him earlier this year. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
It's Aaron Judge now. And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. Ruth gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Take it off. Let's get 2.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
1 ball, 1
He's
strike.
going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Let's go, Rockies.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Pickoff move to first.
Safe.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here's Acuna now. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that'll do it. One left for LA as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Jose Bautista. Kershaw back to work. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And now the 0-1.
1-1.
And that's a fair ball.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And at first, here's Colorado's DH, David Ortiz. He's 0 for 1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Kershaw deals.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one is upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Line drive. And Acuna able to make the grab.
Now batting, the catcher, Johnny Bench.
Johnny Bench digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Kershaw winds and deals. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 2-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
That one the other way. Nice stop from his knees. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. The Rockies strand 1. It's 5-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, George Brett. Fastball is outside. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Lucas Gilbreth getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Freeland getting cranked up as well. just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ketel Marte up to the plate. That one called a strike, and it's 0-1. And that's outside. Brett leads off second with nobody out. Lifted in the air out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby Witt.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. In the air, right field. Bautista makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
So the lineup flips over. And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. That's off the inside corner. And it's 1-0.
That's bolted.
In the dirt, blocked. That one's in there, and a count 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a pop-up. McMahon has this one sized up, and he makes the catch. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave one, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Kyle Farmer.
The wind of the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Fought off foul. On the ground to third. Brett zips it across, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tyro.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Tyro Estrada. Grounded out his first time up. That is upstairs for ball 1.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Brett fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 9, Brenton.
Back to the top of the lineup, Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Ball 1 there. And a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
On the ground at first. He takes it on his own. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And up next for Los Angeles, Babe Ruth. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Runner at first with no outs here. Way out front for strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here is Aaron Judge.
Number 9.
Making a move at first. Dodgers bring in a pinch runner. Dalton rushing.
For the Dodgers. Number 68, Dalton rushing.
And there's a foul ball.
Let's go, Rockies!
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Nope, outside.
And now the count is even. Judge waits. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Check on the runner. Rushing. Back in on a dive. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So first and second with 2 outs. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered in this game.
Number 8, PK Hernandez.
There's a strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Rushing the lead runner at second, Hernandez at first, 2 out of the inning. That one is absolutely belted. See you later. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 8-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out.
Now pitching for
Lucas Gilbreth gets the call from the pen.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Now it's going to be George Brett. That's a base hit. And Ketel Marte with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Marte in the box now. No balls and a strike. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. So a change being made at first base. Coming in as the pinch runner. The 0-1 late that time, and it's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Inside. 1-2 to count. High fly ball out towards left center. Schwarber settles under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment. You got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they
Now
do in
playing second
D.C.
base,
with the former
number
presidents.
6.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And a good start to the inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And now Kyle Schwarber. And that one in the air center field. Judge makes the grab, one away.
I wanted to race the freeze with 1 point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Hit on the ground might be 2. There's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at Coors Field, new inning getting started, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Bobby Witt Jr. Gilbreth back to work. Hard hit, right side. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. That one to first. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
And now Dalton Rushing. Batting for the first time here in the 8th inning after coming into the game as a pinch runner. And that's going to kick into the corner. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Babe Ruth, the next to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ground ball right side. 3rd out. 1 left for LA as the lead holds at 8-0. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The designated hitter, JJ.
Masataka Yoshida. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Yuki Matsui. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Number 9, Yuki Matsui.
And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. And a quick out, number 1.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Johnny Bench getting ready to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times. Matsui measures 5 feet 8 inches, 29 years old, and he was born in Japan. Swing and a slow roller. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
The third baseman, number 24, Ryan.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Colorado, Ryan McMahon, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just missed. Swing and a miss, strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Still 8-0. Back here in Denver, here comes Aaron Judge. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And Judge spoils that one.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And it finds its way through for a hit. Kike Hernandez entered as a pinch runner, so this is his first plate appearance, and it comes here in the 9th. Swing at a high fly ball, deep left field. That's back there. Get out of town. He'll touch them all. His second of the year. It's 10-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And the first offering is not close. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1-1. Ball 2.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
In the air, right side. Bautista hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next to the Dodgers, the third baseman,
Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And first offering is fouled off. And a strike in there. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
Not close with that one. The count now 2-2. Comebacker to the mound. Sends it to first, and that's an out.
now batting, number 6.
Hesung Kim now at the plate. taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. And it's fouled off. In the dirt, and it's 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And there's a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Scott Alexander.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
2 on, 2 outs. And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike. In the air to left down the line. And that will drop foul. Two on, 2 outs. That one misses, and it's 2-2. Ground ball up the middle, and that's a base hit. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and they extend their lead.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Dalton Rushing. In there for strike 1. 0-1. Substitution being made at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Nasim Nunez. With the lead runner out at second, Nunez. On at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Bottom of the inning. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now.
The first baseman, Kyle Farmer.
The wind to kick the pitch. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Way high with that one. And that's ball 1. Inside, almost got him. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. high fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. Out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 11-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now a chance for Thairo Estrada. And there's the strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-1. On the ground right side. Throws to first in time. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
The center fielder, number 9,
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Sets him down looking. And they're down to their last out. Now it's the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. 1 for 3. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And that's down and away. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. And that is out of play.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. This could end it. On the ground right side. And foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of inning number 9. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
An 11-1 final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.